The National Community Water Provider has delivered 1,022 piped water systems and over 28,000 boreholes in the 20 years preceding the 2017 reforms of the Community Water Service Agency. Opinion and community leaders have over the years engaged in the sale of water from these sources to enable them raise some funds to maintain these facilities. These facilities are now threatened by an aging infrastructure and the lack of technical support in their management. Director of Operations for the Network of Community Water Service, Fred Asafweje, speaking at the group's maiden conference in Kumasi, enumerated some challenges facing community-managed water supply.
Most of these water systems have been the system for about 3 decades or more, and some below, obviously. But then these systems were funded initially by donor funds, donors. And through that one, the systems now have aged, and then there is the need for a proper replacement, coupled with other vitiating factors like high cost of energy, dependent on thermal energy and others. NETCOWAS wants to come into the picture to actually be an umbrella body to coordinate all the small towns' water supply systems in a manner where they will form the advocacy group for the small town water systems for us to reach out to government and to other para-stakeholders to bring out our story. I.e., because when we look at the contribution that rural water systems, the contribution they make to the economy of Ghana in terms of providing potent water supplies to communities in which we thrive, it is enormous.
The group is adopting some measures to effectively manage these water systems.
The NETCOWAS will be, as I said, the medium. We will collaborate with CarBank and get these communities, and we would need assessment for them and see the level of amounts that maybe they will need from CarBank as financing or for support or whatever. That notwithstanding, we will still have to also work or relate with our assemblies, where the assemblies too have to give us the technical guidance and others. When it comes to our community, for instance, the composition of the board, we have a representative from the assembly, we have a representative from the unit committee, the chiefs and other stakeholders. Gender sensitivity to being a focal point. We include women on our board, of which I serve as the chairman.
A lecturer of the Department of Planning at the Kwame Nkrumah University of Science and Technology, Professor Imoro Brema, inaugurated the National Executive Committee of NETCOWAS and tasked the members to work to address concerns regarding water management in communities.
This is the new knowledge that is coming from OT region. Chiefs want to play the role of being board members, not the day-to-day management of the water systems. I don't know what is in your system, what in your communities. The assembly people are also here. Whether you see that your chiefs should come and play the role that you, the assemblymen, are doing, or they should sit back and watch what you do. We, as a research-based university, that is what we are interested in, and that is why we are actively engaged in this process so that we can get the new knowledge that is coming from the community-owned management of water systems so that we can promote that idea to our students and the wider intellectual community.
The conference was themed towards national recognition and government support for community-managed rural small towns, piped water supply as a critical water service provider group in Ghana.
Stakeholders are calling for more attention to be given to the management of water systems in the country. Hafiz Tijani, Citi News, Kumasi, Ashanti Region.